Looks like that was Chris Roach. It's a really nice hammer at the back of the end zone. Marceau looked wide open, but Roach had that great closing speed.
Deceptive.
Very deceptive. Curtis Peterson in the middle of the field now. With a deep puck, a one-on-one.
Michael Keoy.
What's up, X?
What's happening? How you doing?
Doing well. How you doing?
You're going into your 7th season right now.
Yep, correct.
How's that feel?
Feels good. My second year I got injured, so I was kind of a assistant coach. That was really fun, but obviously I wish I was playing. One of the main reasons why I play, the community and all the friends that I've made. And I love how fast-paced it is, how explosive, how dynamic, and really quite entertaining. I guess that's the main motivation. I love my teammates.
Since 2015, been there every year. Until they drag me off the field in the wheelchair, I think I'm going to keep playing. I don't see any end in my future. For the last couple of years, the big thing motivating me has been the fact that I missed our most successful season with an injury. Basically from 2015, 16, 17, and 18, we had constant improvement every year. I eventually made championship weekend in 2018, and it just so happened that that year was the year that I tore my quad. And I'm just dying to get back there. I'm going to keep grinding until we get this team back to the mountaintop. Personally, my goal as a leader of the D-line is to make sure that we go into every single game with a plan of how to attack the opposing team that we believe in. A plan that we believe can win the game, a plan that we believe can gain us an advantage on every point, give us a chance to get a break every single time we go on the field. So as long as we feel prepared every game, I feel like I've done my job.
Where do you see the sport going?
I think Olympics, pro leagues for both women and men are going to continue to expand. I dislike about ultimate the cost for college players, for club players, and I also dislike that it's not as diverse as I think it could be, but we're really working on that.
10 years ago when I first started playing in the AUDL, I probably wouldn't have had much of a thought. I probably would have thought maybe, something like a semi-pro league was the ceiling of where this could go, but the way I've seen it grow and the way I've seen it played internationally in the last couple of years, and including the chances we've gotten to go overseas, I no longer think there's a limit on it. I think the sport can grow like crazy internationally. I think it can grow crazy. Once you get those populations playing, I think it can become a really big time sport.
Goals for the season for the team are to make playoffs, make it to the Western Conference Final. Ideally, we would make it to the Final Four, but we didn't make playoffs last year. I think that's our number one goal, is just to get there and see what happens. And personally, I just would like to contribute to the team as well as I can and stay healthy, just have a good time and be a good leader as a captain this year. I think that's a strong responsibility of mine to help lead the team.
The biggest thing I want to impress on you today is that the way to punish this team for having short numbers and being on their second day of a back-to-back is by outworking your guy at every minute of the game. It doesn't mean you're like, oh, they're tired, so it's just going to be easy for us. This is your chance to go take it to your matchup, win on defense, win on offense, work harder than them. If you're on D-line, we got equal line subbing today. That means every point that you're on the field, you should be going all out. You guys are going to get maybe 15 points in a game today each. You guys can go all out for 15 points. I know you guys can. You should never be resting on the field. Other than that, just remember this team feels like they have nothing to lose, so they're going to play fast and loose. Let's be prepared to take them out of the game early by being disciplined, never letting them get into their huck game freely, especially off of a turn, and then possessing the disc to death when we have it. We just grind them down.
They're like a wild animal, right? They're just injured, they have nothing to lose, they're going to be biting, they're going to be scratching, they're going to be clawing. So what are we going to do? Put them out of their misery early, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Brutality. All right, here we go. Let's go, LA. Aviators dominate 3 times. Aviators! Aviators! Aviators!
In their 3rd game of the season, the Aviators face a familiar foe in the Seattle Cascades.
somebody's going to come out a winner today. So it's going to be very exciting. They had to play yesterday, and as you said, it was a barn burner, super close to winning that, and they've had to put a lot out on the field. So we're going to see how their legs hold up from yesterday's loss against San Diego. So, it'll be exciting to see what these players come out with from the both starting 7 of the Aviators and the Cascades.
For sure. Opening pull is now gone off.
Nice
Cascades start right on their goal line.
As defensive captain, Blitz is not only watching his assignment, but his teammates as well.
Extra last! Extra last! Go! Kirk's up, baby, go up!
Into the end zone and a
Layout.
great layout bid.
Just
like
missed it. It
Number
looked like
6, Ryan Shigley, Big Shig.
Stay there, stay there. Yeah, Garrett. Yes, Garrett. It's only one.
Eddie under. Eddie under.
Up! Coach!
He's every other throw right now. Munoz gets it again. There's a fake deep.
Stay right.
Back over to Jeff Zhao. He's in the middle of the field.
Seal, go help.
And once again, Munoz
Yes, X.
looking, trying to find a hole. Takes the short dump into Spencer Lofink, who hammers it deep to the corner. And that is a score for number 20.
Blitz is a defensive leader, but is always looking to punish on offense.
That's Mitchell Steiner. Blitz. Finds Sam Fontaine
goodness,
in the
and he
corner.
zips that in to Steiner. Wow.
Hey, the D's good. The D's good. Had the ball. Yeah, we've gotten the ball both times, right? We've got the ball both times. 4. Hey, no deeps on him. Force him under. He's not much of a thrower. Hey, we're flick no inside. Lanes for 2. Lanes for 2. And then let's clamp on unders. Let's go. Let's get a ball. Nice and easy. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Around! You, Garrett. Yes. Yeah, I'm last under.
Yeah, wait. Tight, Garrett, tight, Garrett. No. Garrett, he's under.
Blitz again doing all he can to help his line prevail.
Going.
And just too far. Munoz going deep. That's a different look for them so far. He's been under the handle every other throw, and they try and catch him sleeping deep. Nice swing all the way across the field, and now a deep puck by the Aviators. A one-on-one matchup. Zhao battling. Great read.
Amazing.
Andrew Padula. And then easily to Eddie Finley for the score.
Okay, that's a break for the Aviators.
That is huge. 9 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Aviators have tied it up. So 9 seconds left.
And we see they brought Bauer on the field.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Jacob Bomber probably because of the height in case they tried to huck it here for a Hail Mary at the end of the period. Clock will start once the disc is touched. 9 seconds left. They're going to probably look for one quick huck here. As long as it releases from the hand before the buzzer sounds. Here it is, the deep throw. Time has expired. It's a jump ball. Baumer back there. And that's exactly how they put him in, Julia. There it is.
Bomber doing bomber things.
That's why you bring in the 6'6" guy.
Yes, and he is a stalwart for the Aviators.
Yeah.
A long-standing player and just doing what he's put out there to do.
Sometimes your role is to be tall, and as time expires in the first quarter, Jacob Bomber uses his height to prevent the Seattle score.
A lot of time.
Lot of time, lot of time. See Sam, see Sam. Now, now.
And sometimes your role is to be a decoy. During halftime, Coach Jeff Landisman and Keoy make some small adjustments.
We've got to score it, right? We've got to score it. We've got to get our breaks. Offense, except for a couple mishaps, we're looking good. We're letting them stay in the game at this point, right? They're like, oh, we're fucking tired and shit, but it's 10 all. No more, right? We're starting on D. We're starting this half on D. We're going to go down there. We're going to crush them. We're going to go thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning. Boom. Right?
Oh, that's a cheer.
Get those breaks. Call timeouts if your stall's getting up high, especially on a break chance. I don't want to call them for you, but I will start doing that. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Obviously, their game plan continues to be get an open shot and put it as far as they can.
Hey, defense, just an observation. This is not like a knock on our coverage at all. I think that we can play a little tighter. I think, we talked about getting beat deep. We don't want that to happen. We can play tighter on the underneath still.
Yeah.
And we have help over the top. Mm-hmm. Okay, we can't continue to let them get these free resets without any pressure. Let's work a little harder, stop those short unders, maybe put a little more pressure on the dumps. Other than that, freaking fire, defense.
Hey, Mitchell had a good point on one that they had two guys deep that scored on us. If you're on the far side and you're the deep guy, get over there and help, right? You got to help out on those. They had two guys going deep and they were open. Our deepest came underneath because he was on the far side and they're down underneath. Let him go underneath. Let him get that leg swing and stop him deep.
Welcome back to the second half of the matchup today between the Los Angeles Aviators and the Seattle Cascades.
Michael Keoy shows off not only his timing, but his explosive speed as well.
Nice movement there, Scheuer to Keoy!
He's got a nose for the end zone, that Keoy.
He's got a nose for that particular corner of the end zone. That's his third score in about a 10-yard radius on the right side of that end zone.
That's right.
Well, a huge answer there for the Aviators to make it 14-13.
And psychologically, a quick score really can make a team feel more confident. They got this. It's super close. It's really still anyone's game, but quick score can really let you know we got this.
To close out the third, Blitz is showing why he is just as dangerous on offense as he is on defense.
Little floaty.
And that disc pops up, really helping the Aviators.
Fontaine looking. Swings it over to Steiner. Back to Fontaine. Aviators stack it up in the middle. They're sending Keoy deep. Now he comes under. Steiner looking for him. Being very patient. Great grab.
Goodness. And that's a foul.
Yep, that was Risk Wretch. Immediately after he caught that, he looked for the call and he got it. And he immediately hucks it deep to Steiner in the end zone for the sliding grab. Mitchell Steiner, Abdullah on the sideline, down to 22 seconds. Steiner to the middle of the field. We're at midfield with 15 seconds left. It looks like they are going to try and hold it for the last play. Keoy on the far side to the end zone.
Oh my goodness! With 3.5 seconds left! Incredible!
Taking 19.
With 4 seconds left in the game, Keoy makes a clutch throw to ice the win.
What a great hop by Keoy, all the way to the corner of the end zone.
Win 19-18 with seconds left. Incredible game. It's been close this entire time. Congratulations.
Mad props to Seattle for fighting through the whole game with short numbers and on the second game of a back-to-back. But our offense really locked it down in the fourth quarter and didn't turn it over, which was what we've been needing all season. So that was big for us. I think I did my job today. I had a couple of throwaways that I wish I could have back, but in general, felt like, play the defense we needed to play. Again, really hard-fought game.
I thought the game was awesome. We had a little bit of a slow start again, but much better than the first two games. And we ended the first quarter 5-5, went into halftime 10-10. Our offense was solid the whole game, only got broken a couple of times, and working the disc patiently, just making good decisions. So really, ownership is probably very happy, the fans are happy, and it keeps us in the race for the playoffs. So I think if we had not taken care of business today, it would have been a pretty tough rest of the season. So this feels really good.
The Aviators grind out a close one against Seattle, but will they be able to keep the momentum going against the next threat out of the West?